Hello students, in our last video we tried our hands identifying the polynomial. We saw there are varieties of polynomial that we deal with. Have you ever thought how we can classify these polynomials in different types? No? Let's do it then. Polynomials can be broadly classified into two types. First, on the basis of number of terms. Second, on the basis of degree of polynomial. Let's start with classification of polynomials based on number of terms. For that, see these expressions 2x and 5. How many terms do you observe? Yes, exactly. Each polynomial has one term. Such polynomials which have one term are called monomials. Now students, observe given expression x raised to 4 plus x and m raised to 2 minus 3m. How many terms do you see? 2, right? Yes. Polynomials which have two terms are called binomials. Let us take few more expressions. Say for example 1 upon 2 y square minus 2y plus 5 and x cube minus root 3x square plus 5x. Here we observe that each polynomial has 3 terms and are called trinomial. Expressions with more than 3 terms are conventionally called as polynomials. Now let us classify polynomials on the basis of their degree. So again, let us see expressions like 3x minus 1, 7y. What is the highest degree of variable in each expression? Yes, it is 1. Such polynomial is called as linear polynomial. The standard form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. Let's take few more polynomials. Say 2y square plus y plus 1 and minus 3x square. You can see both polynomials have highest degree 2. Polynomial with highest degree of variable as 2 is called quadratic polynomial. The standard form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Similarly, polynomial which has highest degree of variable as 3 are called cubic polynomial. For example, x cube plus x square plus 2x plus root 3 or m cube minus m. You can observe students that in both polynomials highest power on variable is 3. The standard form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Since we have now learned about classifying the polynomials, let us test our understanding with this exercise. Students, have a look at given table and classify the following polynomials based on number of terms and based on their degree. In our first example, there are 3 terms. So it is a trinomial, while the highest degree of variable is 3. So it is cubic polynomial. Together it is called cubic trinomial. In our second example, there are 2 terms. So it is a binomial, while the highest degree of variable is 1. So it is linear polynomial. Together it is called linear binomial. In our third example, there is 1 term. So it is monomial, while the highest degree of variable is 4. So it is biquadratic or quartic polynomial. Together it is called biquadratic monomial or quartic monomial. In our fourth example, there are 3 terms. So it is called trinomial, while the highest degree of variable is 5. So it is quintic polynomial. Together it is called quintic trinomial. In our last example, observe both are like terms with same degree and same variable. So by adding them, it is become 15m square, which is 1 term only. So it is a monomial, while the highest degree of variable is 2. So it is quadratic polynomial. Together it is called quadratic monomial. Now students, have you heard something like zero polynomial? We have said that coefficients can be any real number. But what if the coefficient is 0? Well, that term becomes 0, so we won't write it. What if all the coefficients of given expressions are 0? We acknowledge that it still exists and give it a name. Thus, it will be polynomial having all its coefficients to be 0. For example, g of y equal to 0 y raised to 4 plus 0 y cube plus 0 y square minus 0 y. Or let's see another example. P of x equal to 0 x cube minus 0 x. From the above example, we see that we cannot talk of the degree of the zero polynomial, since the above two have different degrees but both are zero polynomial. As each expression adds up to 0, so we can say that the degree of the zero polynomial is not defined. Students, can you tell me, is 6 also a polynomial? Yes, we can write 6 as 6x raised to 0. That is monomial, as x raised to 0 equal to 1. That is 6 into 1 equal to 6. Thus 6 is also polynomial, that too monomial. But as it is constant also, it is called constant polynomial. Similarly, 1, 0, 3, etc. are constant numbers, can be defined as constant polynomial. 0 is also a special type of constant polynomial. So till now, we have seen how to classify polynomials on the basis of number of terms and on the basis of degrees of polynomial. We also learned that zero polynomial and constant polynomial are special type of polynomials. In the next video, we will see about value of polynomial, zeros of polynomial and roots of polynomial equation.